Hey guys, Jacob with Jacob Comics. Alright, today we have a really fun episode. We're going to be reviewing Spider Man 2099 Exodus number 1, featuring the Winter Soldier 2099, with that really cool cover right there. Alright, now before we get dived right into the issue, I do want to let you guys know about our 200 subscriber giveaway. And when we hit 200 subscribers, we're going to be giving this book away. It's the Joker number 1, Mark Brooks variant cover. And you got the Joker really cool looking, driving his car, hanging out with Punchline. And all you have to do is like, comment on the video, and that'll give you a chance, and be subscribed to the channel. And that'll give you a chance to win the book. And whoever wins is also going to get a CBCA sticker, which is the Comic Book Community Awards. And that's kind of like the Oscars for YouTube personalities like myself, and a comic book channel that's much bigger than me is going to win that. But hey, I'm trying to support them as best I can, and you guys should check that out on Brian LCS's channel. Now let's get on into the review. We have Spider-Man 2099 Exodus, number 1. And there's a couple things that we do have to go over, as always, before we get dived fully into the issue. The first thing I want to let you guys know is that we are going to go heavy into spoilers. So if you don't want to be spoiled for Spider-Man 2099 Exodus number 1, that's your warning. Alright, and the next thing that we always do is shout out the creative team, because without them, we wouldn't have a comic book. Now first we have the writer is Steve Orlando. We have the artist is Dave Watcher. The colorist is Carlos Lopez. And the letterer is VC's Clayton Cowles. And there is a foreword here that says, after a massive celestial body crashes into the wastelands outside of Nueva York, a new Guardian of Eden erupts from the crash site, offering unimaginable power. After some digging, Miguel O'Hara, the Spider-Man of 2099, has uncovered that Norman Osborn, the original Green Goblin, is behind the black card-wielding upper-class Illuminati group, the Cabal, who want the Celestial Garden and its power for themselves. And we have, in the beginning here, Spider-Man 2099 is hanging out with Ghost Rider 2099, and basically they're kind of, he's saying, Norman Osborn is alive somehow, and he's put a bounty on the Celestial Garden. Whoever gets there and secures it for him becomes his newest member of the Cabal. And so they're worrying about Osborn, and they're like, Osborn has got to be stopped, Ghost Rider. And so then we switch to Winter Soldier, and our first introduction to her goes like this. Send the soldier the intel she needs. It's been a hard walk, and with every life taken, I've been building a memorial to the past. I am the last Winter Soldier, and for too long I've been out in the cold. My siblings and I were raised to serve free Russia, remade in cities like Zimny Mech, until our program was consolidated. My winter's song is a localized electromagnetic pulse field, kills any technology in my radius. Weapons like that frightened the incoming program chief, so we were all set up for liquidation. We were sent to sabotage Alchemex's relaunched Acer program, but one of their defied death troops was waiting for us. Deserted, disavowed, disgraced, but still defiant. I alone survived. I set the Murmurnet offer, hunted by our betrayers. But until the writer's last bit of intel, the last name on my list evaded me. Chief Walland, Winter Soldier says. And he says, Winter Soldier 13, how many people did you kill to get here? She says, not as many as you killed to get me here. No gun? I'm insulted. That black card can't stop a fist. And what good would a rifle be this close to you? But I do have a weapon. Something your winter's song can't touch. You're a product bought as black market surplus to be rebuilt by the technosmiths. No name, no story, no family, but the state, or so you thought. This is your real life, 13. All the details, memories of it. Right here. And he shows her a data drive. And she says, "Give me the data drive." He says, "I think not. You see, my black card is both a stick and a carrot. As a Cabal pledge, I have knowledge you couldn't imagine. This Mysterium data drive is broken, but it could be healed." She says, "How?" "The Americans are calling it the Ontario Impact. Founder Osborne's pet project, a celestial garden whose waters heal man and machine alike. I'll be going with you, of course, lest my death trigger our fail-safes. And we both know no one escapes the boneyard." And she one-punch mans him right in the forehead. Takes both his black card and his Mysterium data drive, and off she goes. And then she hitches a ride on a train where a lady is very nice to her, and she says she'll repay that. I'm not sure if we'll see that again. But then she starts to get off the train, and the lady's like, "No, don't get off. This is the cursed land." And she's like, "Trust me, this is my stop." And she jumps out, and it says, we have Crossbones here. It says, "Welcome to the waste, Winter Soldier, and the crosshairs of Crossbones. Chief Wolin sends his regards." And he's got a really cool character design also. So that's Crossbones 2099. And she's thinking now, she's like, "Ever hear of the Boneyard? A chop shop where grunts are brought back from the brink of death as cyborg bloodhounds. Crossbones was the worst of them. His rundowns were legendary. He'd have gladly shredded the whole train in the crossfire. So I played the wild target until the passengers were safe. I knew what I was doing. It was my choice. And the pain that came next, that was my choice too." And Crossbones rips her arm off and says, "Like the wings of a fly, accept this, woman, and remember, you still have 3 limbs left to pluck." And she says, "And you've got 4. So let's get on with it." And Crossbones says, "You'll never reach the garden, not while I live to pursue you." She says, "I know, I read the brief. You hunter-killers never stop. You hunt to the death. But there's a simple and obvious solution there." And so she goes in for the kill, says, "No range rifle to save you now. Say goodbye to your electric heart." He says, "Sad. You think I wouldn't read your brief too?" And we notice at this point that he actually has the Winter Soldier's arm and admits to having killed the prior Winter Soldier and stealing his arm. So then she comes over and cuts the arm off. I can't show you guys. Cuts his arm off on a really, really cool full splash page. And then finishes him off. So Crossbones 2099 spec is gone. He's dead. And but she does pick up the Winter Soldier arm, and during the fight with Crossbones, she lost her arm, her cybernetic arm. So she kind of takes off with that as though she's probably going to use that arm. We see in the next scene it's already attached, and she's using it. She's actually made her way into the Celestial Garden. I thought I would show this full panel here just to kind of show off Watcher's art. Which was really awesome, actually. And so she's like, "It's real, this place is real," and she kind of relives. It seems as though she relives some of her memories from before, and is, I'm not quite sure this is what I took from it. It seems as though she uses the power from this celestial garden to superpower her own abilities and heads around and takes out the entire dark metaverse. And I'll just show you. She takes down this spaceship that she says like the cabal was running their internet metaverse on. And then Spider-Man 2099 shows up and says, "This isn't over, soldier. The cabal will find you." She says, "After today, something tells me they'll be more interested in locking down their celestial garden." And Miguel says, "But they won't be using desperate people to do it now. If Osborn wants his prize, he'll have to take it with his bare hands." And it says, "Next, a strange god comes to town, and his name is Loki. The Prince of Lies, last survivor of Asgard's Ragnarok, is now the Prince of Outcasts." So that's the teaser for the next issue. I'm really enjoying it. Obviously, maybe a little bit. He is my favorite character. But I mean, hey, this issue actually wasn't really about him. So you would think that that would make a super Spider-Man 2099 fan like me not like the issue. But actually, I really like the character model of the Winter Soldier 2099, and I like how they introduced her, and she ends up taking on a traditional Captain America and Winter Soldier bad guy in Crossbones, except it's like the future version of Crossbones, and he's actually killed Bucky and has his arm, and so she's able to like avenge the death of Bucky, take the arm. I'm digging it, man. Um, and I'm excited for what's coming up. Definitely next. I'm really liking the artwork. As always, you got three characters in here with just really cool designs, and two of them are brand new. So this artist has a lot to bring to the game. I think like that's I really like both the character models, and obviously Crossbones is kind of they're both maybe you could say just updates on a model that Marvel already had. So okay, give it that. But they're good updates. I like them. It's kind of like the X-Men Hellfire Gala, when when they do the really cool other uniforms. Like okay, if you do a good job, you do a good job. If not, it's like, oh, I didn't really like that outfit on him. All right, so yeah, Spider-Man 2099 Exodus #1 gets a thumbs up. I definitely liked it and recommend it. And yeah, if you guys watch this far into the video and you know like, comment, and be subscribed to the channel to get your chance to win the Joker #1 Mark Brooks variant. And hey, I also put up a bunch of 99-cent starting bids on my eBay store. So yeah, if you want to check that out, click the link below and shop on my eBay store. All the bids and Sunday the 29th, just in a couple of days here. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow and have a great day.